Welcome to the TRT Brotherhood. Today I'm going to be giving you my full review of being on testosterone replacement therapy for 2 full years. I'm going to be going over 2 things, and that is mental benefits and physical benefits of being on treatment. Before I get into it, I want to give you a little bit of my story so you know where I came from. 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with hypogonadism, or low testosterone. I had 4 main symptoms of low testosterone. The first one was my energy was extremely low. The second one was I struggled with a lot of anxiety and depression. Number 3 is I struggled with some ED issues. Number 4 was I was having an extremely hard time losing fat and putting muscle on. 1/5 one that's kind of complicated is I struggled with heart palpitations. So how has TRT helped me in the 2 years that I've been on it? Number 1, I'll go over my energy. First off, I'm filming this video right now at 5 o'clock. I woke up at 3:30, did some cardio, and now I'm filming this video. There were times before TRT where I would struggle to get out of bed in the morning, even at 9 o'clock. I needed basically a minimum of 10 to 12 hours to feel normal. And on top of that, around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I would basically turn into a zombie and I would have to take a very long nap. So now that is no longer an issue and I'm so thankful to not be dealing with it. Number 2 is anxiety and depression. My anxiety came in the form of being worried at all times in all places. At one point, it got so bad that when I was driving my truck on the freeway, I was worried about everybody hitting me or running a red light and killing me. I would be in my truck with my hands shaking and sweating and basically in a constant state of fear. And for depression, I would have an issue waking up in the morning and having really any sort of drive or hope to complete the rest of the day. Now I wake up with a clear mind and a clear set of goals that I'm here to accomplish. I've been practicing self-discipline and keeping the promises that I make to myself, and it honestly has been life-changing. And number 3 is ED, and this one's kind of complicated for me. I really didn't have any issues when it came to getting to work, if you know what I mean, but where I did have issues was in the morning. My soldier never stood at full salute, and honestly I thought it was kind of normal not to have that. Little did I know that's one of the main symptoms of having low testosterone is you wake up in the morning and there's nothing there. And number 4 was struggling with losing fat and having a decent physique. Before TRT, I weighed 248 pounds. I'll throw a picture up here of what I used to look like. And now fast forward to being on TRT for 2 years, I have lost over 70 pounds of fat. I now feel lighter on my feet because my joints aren't being crushed. I'm no longer self-conscious when I go in public thinking about if people think I'm fat or not, or if fit people are judging me. I'm more present when I'm with my wife or my family or friends because I'm comfortable in my own skin and I feel pretty confident. But I do want to add a disclaimer in here because I was on testosterone replacement therapy for 1.5 years without seeing really any changes in my physique. It wasn't until I hired a coach to help me track my nutrition and hold me accountable to my workouts, then I finally started to see progress. Because when I first started TRT, I had the wrong mindset. I had the mindset that, hey, now I'm on testosterone so I can, loosen up on my diet a little bit and maybe not train as hard in the gym. Boy, was I wrong. So don't let that be you. If you struggle with accountability issues, go find you a coach that has achieved something that you want and ask them for help. So not only have I lost almost 70 pounds of fat, but my strength gains in the gym have been skyrocketing. Today I'm hitting back and biceps, so I'm gonna throw in a workout edit for you to give you an idea of how my physique has changed and how strong I am now. After that, I'll meet you back at the studio for my final thoughts on being on testosterone for 2 years. Let's go. Let's go! Awesome back and bicep workout, guys. I am telling you, now that I'm tracking my nutrition and staying consistent in the gym, it's almost like every day I wake up and I see a new vein or a new striation, or I get stronger in the gym. It's honestly a super fun process. But again, like I said before, my disclaimer was I was on testosterone replacement therapy for 1.5 years without seeing any physical changes to my body. It wasn't until I started tracking my nutrition and hiring a coach to keep me accountable with my exercises, and then I finally started to see results. Now I'm just carrying on the self-discipline that I have built over those 6 months to continually see progress and smash through my goals. And now it feels like I'm finally able to use the full benefits of my TRT. So that kind of wraps up the strength and physique benefit that I have noticed from TRT. And 1/5 thing that I want to touch on was my heart palpitations. And thank the Lord that over the past 2 years, my heart palpitations have almost been non-existent. I still got a couple of hiccups and weird things here and there, but it was nothing like before where I basically had to go to the hospital and get revived by those electric paddles that you see in the movies. That was not fun. So I'm very thankful for that benefit of TRT. So there you go, guys. That is a full wrap up of the 2 years I have been on testosterone replacement therapy, the benefits that I have noticed, and also a little bit of where I came from. I wanted to keep this video short and to the point, so I really wasn't able to fill as many details as I wanted to. So make sure you subscribe because I'm gonna be going in depth about the details of TRT, little tips and tricks that I do to make my treatment easier, and I'm also gonna be doing a series on side effects. So you're not going to miss those videos, so make sure you subscribe. Seriously guys, make sure you subscribe, because my goal here is to build a community. Because when I first started treatment, there really wasn't anybody out there that was talking about these things while they were actually on treatment. Yeah, sure, there's videos of doctors that are like 75 years old that are sitting there talking about testosterone, but they themselves were not actually on treatment, so they really didn't have that bro experience or that knowledge that I was really hoping for. So make sure you subscribe to become part of the TRT Brotherhood. Let's go.